Welcome back to Jody's Book Reading Room, where we are reading from comfort and encouragement. We are on chapter 8, and the chapter is entitled No Room for Doubt. No Room for Doubt. And so here we go. It says, this question is very important. What do you believe? It is important because when you consider every one of the healings that was done, Jesus always said, your faith has made you well. Therefore, what we believe is what affects our outcome in every area of our lives. Martha had a right now faith with a later expectancy. Jesus was helping her to turn her soon expectation into a now experience. He revealed that the key was to believe without doubt. In other words, if you believe for right now, then you need to also expect for right now. Don't believe for now, then say tomorrow. To do that is to continually push back away from what you are believing and hoping for. Did Martha believe? Verse 27 says, yes, Lord, she replied. I believe that you are the Messiah, the Son of God, who is to come into the world. That was John chapter 11, verse 27. It says, Martha spoke out of her faith. She believed that Jesus had the ability to keep her brother from dying. She also knew that if Jesus asked the Father, that Lazarus would come back to life. Jesus confirmed this for her by telling her that her brother will rise again, and that all she had to do was to believe. Even though Martha grieved for the loss of her brother, she still believed that Jesus could raise him back to life, because she allowed Jesus to meet her at the place of her pain, at the place of her brokenheartedness. She was able to receive the comfort she needed like a soothing balm. Jesus told her that her brother would rise again. She was able to hold onto her hope for the future in spite of the pain of her present. But what about Mary? How was her faith? Let's find out as we continue to read where we left off. Verse 28 says, after she had said this, she went back and called her sister Mary aside. The teacher is here, she said, and is asking for you. When Mary heard this, she got up quickly and went to him. Now, Jesus had not yet entered the village, but was still at the place where Martha had met him. When the Jews who had been with Mary in the house, comforting her, noticed how quickly she got up and went out, they followed her, supposing she was going to the tomb to mourn there. When Mary reached the place where Jesus was and saw him, she fell at his feet and said, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. Notice that Mary made the exact same statement that Martha did. If you had been here, my brother would not have died. What was missing was faith. Mary was hurt and angry that Jesus did not heal her brother. She knew that he could have. He had already healed so many others. She thought that they were friends. She thought that Jesus loved them. Why would he not heal Lazarus? I'm going to read that again. She thought that they were friends. She thought that Jesus loved them. Why would he not heal Lazarus? She was angry. What a stark difference between how Martha responded and how Mary responded. Can you see the difference? Martha shared her frustration with Jesus, but she also shared her faith. Mary, on the other hand, only spoke of her frustration. She was blinded by her grief, and that grief was turning to anger. I thought you cared about us. I thought we were friends. Why did you not come when I sent for you? Why did you not answer my call? Why did you not heal my brother, my sister, my mother, my father, my husband, my wife, my child? Why? The pain that Mary felt was deep. This is where you have that area where you can write your feelings about grief. The scripture is Psalm 34:18. It says, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. And this is how your prayer starts off. It says, Father, I know that you are near me and that you hear my every groan. Some days are worse than others. I really need you right now. And so we're going to pause right here and let you just go in and speak to the Lord and just say whatever is on your heart. He hears you and he's listening. And when you're finished, come back for the reading of the next chapter.